Welcome back to New Super Mario Bros. DS. This is World 5 and Part 5, and yep, we have our token, or typical cliched ice level, well, snow level actually, forest level, and of course it's got all the Christmas motifs because what is snow about it being Christmas? Because of course, just like how October, the entirety of October is Halloween. That's just a fact, right? It's not like any particular date. The whole fucking thing, which, you know, it's fun when that happens, I guess. It gives you an excuse to play some games. Now, because I record these so far in advance that I actually have no idea when exactly they're going up, other than, you know, that one Focus on B episode I did as a special commemoration of the channel's 10-year anniversary. But anyway, but the rest of them I have no idea. You know, I don't know when this is going to go up, for example. So I don't exactly have the luxury of like posting like, oh yes, I'm going to post this Christmas Day. And now I know retroactively after doing some scheduling. Now I know what is going to go up New Year's and Christmas and all that. And it's games that don't really make sense for that time of year, but I don't exactly care, to be honest. I'm not like a big anniversary celebration apart unless, again, it's, you know, my channel's 10-year anniversary. That's kind of a big deal for me. But I'm not about to make like special Christmas episodes and whatever other day episodes. It's like, no, that just seems kind of unnecessary. But anyway, yeah, so I really love how fucking squishy how squishy the sand. Yes, the white sand, also known as snow. Yeah, the way the snow looks in this level. Look at that. Plop. I know it's just it's a scripted animation. There's no physics to it, but it doesn't matter. It looks really nice. God damn it. It's a tough level, isn't it? Well, okay, it's not tough. I'm just trash, and Mario can't seem to get up fast enough. Come on, just don't get caught under the fucking ice, snow, also known as very cold water. God damn it. Okay, why don't I just take that guy out? Because I'm stubborn, I'm not going to take him out. Nope. Okay, let's take him out. Can I even take him out? No, I can't, because I can't seem to land there. I mean, unless I had a fire flower, of course. You know, it does feel a little bit weird playing this kind of level design without the assistance of some of the stuff from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. You know, what would you call it? The propeller hat, I think it was called. You know, that item which you shake the Wiimote and it makes Mario go whoosh. You know, I feel like how these guys don't behave like the spiky, I think they're called spikers. But okay, the Fishy Boopkin guys, basically. You know, SMG4 took the character model and basically turned it into his own character. How did he get away with that? Because, like, I'm pretty sure Nintendo owns the rights to that character design. Like, I get it with, like, the orange squid chick that he has, but, like, he took the character and then went and created a new character design. So, okay, sure. But with the Fishy Boopkins dude, it's like, I mean, I even know him as that now. That's just what I call him. Even though I was familiar with New Super Mario Bros. Wii before I found his shit, whatever. But the idea is just kind of weird, you know, that he was able to get away with that. Maybe Nintendo just don't care that much? I don't know. Or maybe, like, he changed, like, one or two colors, and it counts as a different design now. Regardless, this is a really interesting gimmick for a stage. We got these stretching platforms. I wonder how they did that. If it's just a sprite that they're scaling in real time, or if those are separate animation frames that were made custom, like they were made, you know, beforehand. I don't know, because it looks very sprite scale-y. You know, it just has the makings of scaled sprites. So maybe that's what's happening. Oh, fuck, now I gotta wait a little bit. Collect the thing. There it is. And wait, look, I'm not risking it because I gotta make sure to wait and then do it again. There you go. Just jump through, and yeah, that's pretty much it. What else do I want to talk about for this level, to be honest? I mean, it's like, what have I been doing Vigigame wise? Not much, actually. I'm gonna be completely honest. Uploads might end up being a little irregular later on because I finally figured out when my lectures are starting, and as I suspected, the schedule that we have is complete bullshit and we're not actually going to be following it, so that's fun. So I have no way of planning around anything, so I'm going to record when I can, but you know what my priority is, right? Because I don't see this being the optimal path in my life in terms of living. No, I mean, I definitely, like, love doing this, and I want to do this as much as I can. It's just that, like, come on, let's be realistic here. So anyway, enough about the real world. Ew, real world. Let's go back to video game world. This is level something. That one. Yeah, World 5-2. And we got these dudes who what's so special about them? Oh yeah, the fact that they scale the walls, and they're also basically insert that "what an asshole" clip from Some Call Me Johnny's videos. Remember, like what? Maybe I can find it actually and put no. Actually, I wouldn't want to put it in because it looks like it comes from a movie. I don't know because I don't care about movies at all. I don't give a shit about cinema. But it looks like it comes from a movie just from like the way it's shot and the way it sounds. So I don't want to potentially put in a movie clip in. I mean, he got away with it, sure, but that was a different YouTube time. I'm talking like the fucking early 2010s. I can't believe he's been around for that long. So like no shit, he'd probably get away with it. But like nowadays, like, maybe I should be a little more careful. I don't know, considering there are people who upload like whole ass movies and stuff, and all they do is just like change the colors a little bit, and it's like, oh, okay, I've never seen this film in my life. YouTube's copyright bots, but you know, that's okay because sometimes you just can't be fucked to find other ways to obtain such entertainment. Anyway, I feel like that right there might be the way forward to the yeah, okay, here's what they want me to do. And by here's what they want me to do, I'm totally spitballing here. It might not be what they want me to... Oh, wait a second. You just grabbed the freaking thing. Okay, I was thinking like of doing some freaking expert wall jumps. No, you just do this. And... Oh, wait, hold on. And... Seriously? That's not what you do with this? Come on, it's such an obvious... Yeah, you don't go there. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to grab it and go somewhere else with it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, what if the star coin is... Yeah, hold on, I must have dropped it when I took damage. No, did it despawn out of my hands? Oh, it's back here. Okay. No, you've got to do something with this. They want to just put it here for no reason. Maybe they want me to use it here to then go up here, and then... I can take some damage because I'm awful, and then, okay, there's nothing, maybe I can, motherfucker, alright, we're doing that again, maybe we can, yeah, I'm gonna try to go up there again, and see what happens. So, gonna do this, jump up here, avoid these dudes because they're invincible, and try, no, that's actually, that extends beyond the edge of the screen, so you can't go there. Okay, well... oh, no, look, we're already missing the middle one. God. Okay, yeah, I think I know what that means. That means we're going back to this level later. Wait a second. This looks like... Oh. Okay, I guess we're not going down there either. Maybe it's this piranha thing? Because, like, this game is... Would you look at that? That is what you're supposed to do. Oh, no. It's an alternate ending. Well, sure, I mean, at least we know that... Although it also means that I'm now going to have to redo the stage anyway in order to access the normal path, right? Yeah, because look, well, to be fair, I already have access to it, but that's a pipe. You know what? I wonder where that leads. I want to save a state real quick and see... Oh, it squishes Mario and skips a bunch of levels. Well, I mean, we're not doing that. The whole point is to showcase the stages. But yeah, so I'm going to go back and get the... what does that mean exactly? I'm gonna assume there's gonna be some Hero Bros here. But anyway, I'm gonna go back and get the coin, get the real ending to the level, and then I'll come back and do this stage. I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Alrighty, I collected the missing coin, and I also found the exit, well, the normal exit, which I didn't really need. And also, speaking of alternate ways to get around the game, you know, I just realized something. I actually already have access to World 7. So, you know, normally you would have to beat the castle of this world, the final castle, using a mini mushroom, but instead, there's also another method. I unlocked a cannon earlier in World 4, which takes you directly there, so now I have access to World 7, which also means that I think we're not going to get the same ending animation to this stage, but it's not this level, but like, I mean... Well, actually, no, we're not going to get it anyway. Because technically speaking, right now, Peach is not in this castle. She's literally in another castle. Like, you know, she's not going to get dragged off. She's just not here at all. Which is, you know, it's kind of fucked canonically, but at the same time, look, we're here for the levels, right? Not necessarily it's, oh, Peach, who cares? Or at least, I don't care, I don't know. But yeah, there you go, we got the final one. That was so simple. I mean, I guess there's only so many places they can put star coins in a very, very linear type of challenge stage, you know, where you're just sort of avoiding this very detailed space. come on, is that a 2D sprite or is it actually modeled? Because, like, is it rendered in 3D? Because it looks way too clean for it to be real-time rendering on the DS, but at the same time, well, DS currently isn't rendering a lot in real time. It literally is just Mario and, well, in this case, Bowser Jr. I almost called him Baby Bowser. When was I fucking born? Was I born in, like, you know, around, like, old enough to have been a kid in the 90s? Because, you know, that's when, okay, sure, we had, that's genuinely when it was Baby Bowser and, like, the little Bowser gremlin dudes in the fucking Mario Party games, I think. And then, was it Mario Sunshine that was the introduction of Bowser Jr.? I think so. Also, those Hammer Bros had nothing to do with anything, so that's interesting. Either way, what level are we going to do next? I think we're going to do... Yeah, let's do the secret level because those are usually a little bit harder, so let's give ourselves that challenge first, and then we can... I've always loved all of these, like, cannons and stuff. Like, it's interesting how that's one part of Mario's design, well, 2D Mario at least, his design ethos, well, even to an extent in 3D, but especially in 2D, his design ethos of being able to skip shit, you know, because even when the very first game, those guys look weird. Even in the very first game, you had, like, the warp zones, right? And then they made them, like, dickhead warp zones in fucking Mario 2 Lost Levels, where, I know it's actually just Mario 2, where it's possible for you to undo progress, which is just, oh, so great game design. I mean, look, that game was for super players, don't you know? If you don't like it, and get good, become a super player. Come on, Mario, stop. There you go. So I guess that makes sense. No, it's still not fair. I mean, I totally understand why they decided to not release it outside of Japan for such a long time, because, I mean, really imagine, like, having a smash hit first game that's accessible, but still relatively challenging at certain points, and then, like, having a piece of shit ROM hack type game. It's just like, okay, no, that's like going from, if they went from Sonic 1 to, well, actually, are there any difficult Sonic games, come to think of it? Like, truly, well and truly, super fucking hard games, you know? Like, the kind of shit, like, and I'm not talking about, ooh, Lost World when you go for the collectibles, or even, some other game when you're trying to speedrun it or something. No, I mean, like, just playing it on its own being difficult, like with, let me just make sure this isn't a fake out. No, it's not a fake out, okay? Because, like, sometimes what it'll do is it'll put a switch and actually require you to not hit it to get the coin, you know, a fake out. But in this case, I actually needed it, and I have 2 of them. Now I just need 1 more. There you go. And yeah, what else? Remember, I think I started talking about my impressions of some Mario 64 ROM hacks. I did a little more digging into the ROM hack community, and holy shit, some of the more recent ones are insane. There's this one called, I think, the Broken Mirror or something like that, and like, it straight up transforms the game with a currency system, a mana system. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're turning Mario into an RPG. You know, I mean, yeah, Mario has RPGs, but what I mean is that Mario 64, I don't know, it looks very ambitious, very nice, cleanly modernized and stuff. I always love seeing games that are clearly, like, underneath they're super old, but then they have all this modern stuff added, but in a very tasteful and clean way. I'm not talking about, like, Half-Life 2 Bloom fucking extra graphics mods, although some of them can be pretty good, actually, because, to be fair, the game's held up quite well as it is. But no, I mean, like, games that, or I guess fan creations that just change things in a way that feels like as if the game system had its lifespan continued. You know, like those really weird post-year 2000 PS1 and N64, well, primarily PS1 because it was a more successful system, you know, PS1 releases. Like fucking, didn't FIFA 05 or was it 04? Like, one of those games got a, like, PS1 release. PS1 in the, you know, the start of the mid-2000s. Like, what? And you can tell, too, as in, it really did look a lot more modern. I mean, obviously the fucking graphics were PS1, but the design language, at that point, like, games were starting to be different. So it's really cool seeing stuff like that, and I think that ROM hacks and fan games that try to look old school and stuff, like, and even, obviously, official games, I mean, fully retail commercial releases, they keep that spirit alive of using the methods of the past, but combined with the execution of the, or I guess the opposite, the methods of the current with the execution of the past, I guess. I think that's really cool. And also, it really charms me that they decided, like, okay, this is probably old news, but Friday Night Funkin', you know that weird rhythm game that, like, was kind of like Oh, for fuck's sake, I missed one of them. Alright, we're going back for that. But yeah, it got like a PS1... Well, sort of like a PS1 demake. I don't know if it runs on real hardware, but yeah, it makes sense. That game was very... it doesn't look like a PS1 game. There was no art around at the time that kind of had that look. It's a very much a contemporary art style, I find. But at the same time, you know, it's still neat that it got one. I'm going to have to go back to that level later. So it's just cool when that kind of stuff happens. I mean, I wonder, you think it'd be possible to make like an N64 demake of Mario Wonder? Oh, well, actually it might not be just because of the sheer amount of stuff in that game, and that's kind of like the whole thing with the N64. Well, to be fair, if you're not adhering to the restrictions of the N64, I mean, for example, Mario 64 Star Road is like, I think 90 megabytes or something? Or no, it's like 40 megabytes, which is, you know, unheard, like ridiculous, right? I mean, like, yes, okay, Conker's Bad Fur Day was a 64 megs, I think. And that internal Plexus Mario 64 personalized ROM hack, that one was 90-something megs, I think, which that would have been just insane. So clearly, most fan game creators are not concerned with authenticity in that way, and I think that's totally fine, because... You know, it's cool to get rid of some of those arbitrary restrictions. I mean, they're arbitrary today. Not that they weren't so arbitrary back then, of course. I mean, I guess you could kind of say they were if they were willing to make the systems more expensive, but Nintendo's whole thing has always been, you know, using tried and tested and established and cheap to produce technology to make their games super accessible. That's why, for the most part, they succeed, because... You know, it's just, would you rather pay a bajillion for a fucking PS5 or whatever, and instead just pay not so much bajillion for a Switch? Or you could just buy a PC, which would probably be cheaper anyway, and could run, okay, I don't think that a PC that's cheaper than a Switch could emulate Switch, to be perfectly fair. But it could definitely emulate PS1 and 2, maybe not free though. I'm trying to figure out what to do here, so no, that's not going to work. I won't be able to simply, like, okay, let's just keep moving through the stage, and then I'll go back for those extra collectibles. You saw where it is. Now, what the solution is, well, clearly I don't know what the solution is because I haven't applied it yet. And that's the thing about the ghost stages in this game, and I kind of like that just getting through them is actually super easy. The only real challenge is getting the star coins, and they're exceptionally, they're quite a bit more challenging compared to the star coins in any other stage in the game, but it's not like Mario World, where sometimes even just clearing it was kind of tricky. It's not like super hard, but still. Yeah, we're just gonna, oh, this is like a Sonic Heroes moment. You know that bit in Power Plant? Oh fuck, we're going down now. I genuinely have no idea what's going on because I have not played the stage ever. So we're just gonna be oh, wait a second. No, really. The thing, here's something that I hate, and I'm not gonna keep harping on the actual section of level design because it's just a waste of time. But here's something that I cannot fucking stand, and I don't know if it's just me or if many other people feel that way too. But I just cannot stand it when I see like an obvious problem in a video game. And I don't mean like a design problem, I mean a problem intentionally placed there for you to solve by the developers, but the solution is just nowhere in sight. Like, you just have no idea what could possibly be the thing you're supposed to do until you look it up and you realize, oh wait, it's this thing that was not intuitive in the slightest, and maybe what I'm supposed to do here is actually very intuitive, and I'm just impatient, and it's just, when I'm recording, I'm just kind of like, I'm just going through, and wow, I ran into, I swear to God, it's like some sort of instinct for me to run into things that I'm not supposed to run into. Same thing in racing games. Like, I could just, for the life of me, can never avoid traffic if a racing game has traffic. It's like I'm just magnetized to the fucking cars. Yep, and as I figured, I missed 2 of them, but we're gonna go back to get them later. Even though at this point, I think I have so many star coins that it might not even be necessary for me to keep getting them, you know? I just have so many of them. How many more parts of the game am I possibly going to have to spend them? Because I'm sure as hell not spending them on fucking Toad houses. They're just not necessary. But what I'm going to do before we move on to the penultimate level, I'm actually going to go all the way back and see what this extra stage has to offer. Let's see. Yep, World 5C. Exactly. We're going to see, and god damn it, stop saying that. Oh, it's going to be a, oh no, don't be a water level. Okay, of course, it's not a water level. I mean, what would be a fucking frozen lake type stage? Anyway, we're just gonna keep moving through. We got these, what the hell? Yeah, it's the freaking ghost, like, they were from the ghost stage that I just, god God, the ghost stage. God, I'm like my fucking grandma. It's like, are those one of them Pokemans? You know, it's like, no, it's the haunted house level from New Super Mario Bros. DS, released for Nintendo DS in the year 2006. I don't know exactly which month. I'm not that much of a... Well, actually, no. I was gonna say I'm not that much of a loser, but honestly, video games are the coolest thing in the world, and anyone who doesn't like them is stupid. So... Oh, I see what you're doing here. There you go. And in fact, including myself, because, for fuck's sake, because, I am very, very bad at puzzle solving, as this playthrough and many other playthroughs of mine at this point have proven. Because anytime there's any kind of problem in a game, I have no idea how to solve it. Like, this isn't a problem because it's easy, like, to solve. It's just kind of go like, okay, I have to wait until that dude respawns, right? Get over here and then come back. He's going to respawn and he's going to punch the thing down, right? Come on, get over here. Get over here and punch the wall. There you go. Because otherwise, see, look, that's why. So, I'm going to have to... Wait, is he going to kill himself? No, he's going to... Unfortunately, he's going to keep living. And, of course, I had to take damage and take damage again. And now I'm going to force you guys to watch this section all over again. Because, let's be real, you have nothing better to do with your time if you're watching this playthrough. And I mean that with zero... You know, it's really interesting how there are some YouTubers who have somehow had a decent amount of success. I'm not saying that they're, like, super successful, but... They've gone places by being complete dicks to their audience, and I mean that like to their face, you know, not like behind, like, because there's some people who scam their audience and stuff, and okay, whatever. But I mean like YouTubers who genuinely just treat their audience like they're a bunch of idiots, you know, just openly insulting them and stuff. I'm not gonna point anyone specific, but still, it's just so interesting when I hear it because it sounds so. It almost sounds ballsy to do because it's like you realize that your audience is what makes you who you are, right? But at the same time, having that confidence to just straight up say, you guys are a bunch of fucking idiots for watching me, but you're gonna keep watching me. It's kind of like a lot of contemporary companies, if you think about it, where it's like, we're gonna make our products actively worse, but you dumb fucks are gonna keep buying them. How the fuck is this gonna work? Hold on. I'm gonna have to keep moving, but in all seriousness though, I personally am extremely grateful if you ever decided to take even a second of your life out to watch me play a video game, watch me talk about them. I don't fucking know, just anything. And I understand that maybe I should just keep doing scripted videos, but here's the truth. I don't want to, so I'm not going to. It's simple as that, you know? No one has told me to do this. You know, I haven't been given a fucking assignment or whatever. So, okay, how the hell do I... Oh, no, how could this happen to me? I've made my mistake. I feel like I'm the only person who actually sings that song unironically because it's actually really good. That song is fucking amazing. I don't even fucking care. Like, it's actually ridiculously well composed. It's not like some prog metal masterpiece or anything. Oh, come on. Just fucking exist again. Come back to existence and don't... Come on, I'm gonna use you, but I'm not going to allow your relative to get you killed. I need to pick you up, and then... Oh, wait, maybe I could just use him directly. No, because they killed each other. For fuck's sake, what is this homicide? Alright, and... No, okay, there you go. Pick him up, and can I put him down somewhere safe, like this? No, I can't. Okay, do it again. Jump, go over here, grab the thing. We're gonna go into like one of those rage loops. And then he's gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna go down, I'm gonna fucking yeet that thing over there, and do people still say that? I don't know. And finally, that's the second one, of course. And now we're just gonna keep moving through, get a checkpoint. Oh, it's interesting how when you get the checkpoint, it's not a thing in the level. I've already said that before. I love how this game has so many just random one-off enemies. Like, the enemies you're never going to see ever again in any other Mario game, pretty much. Unless there actually are more instances of these guys coming back. Oh, they can break through the blocks to get spawned in by the world. That's not fair. You can't do that. That's illegal. When a game spawns blocks like this, they're supposed to be immortal, indestructible, whatever. Oh, now they're gonna want me to keep this dude alive, right? They're gonna want me to keep him alive so he can break something else open, right? Because I can get, yeah, because this right here is the ending of the level. And I'm missing one of the star coins, which means that there was some kind of puzzle at that point that I was supposed to solve in order to get the final star coin. And I did not solve it, and there it is again. I feel like I'm never going to figure that out unless I look it up. Now, if I go back to that part of the level, I actually might figure it out on my own. If I, you know, just keep dying over and over again and saving and loading and stuff, which to be fair, I do anyway, because that's just how I play video games. But other than that, oh, is this some new mushroom type? It goes down when Mario steps on it, and does it go down faster when he's bigger? No, it actually doesn't. So it doesn't really care about gravity. It's just a matter of, you're stepping on me, I'm going to bend over. Oh fuck, I should have phrased that, but I'm guessing these goes up. Yep, these goes up. God, I could be a fucking member of some late 90s, well, actually I don't know, I haven't listened to that kind of music. You know, the kind of music where grammar doesn't exist because of reasons? To be fair, I get it, though. There is, like, a cool factor to intentionally misusing grammar in music, like in a musical context. Because oftentimes grammar can kind of, if you, like, you really want a piece of lyric to sound a certain way, and it's just impossible to make it fit syllabically, is that the right word in terms of the syllables within the musical context, because the melody you've written just, it sounds a certain way and you have to keep it that way, you know? Like what was it by, what was that song, Movies by Alien Ant Farm? You know, the band you only know because Smooth Criminal, right? It was like, in our short year we come a long way. It's like, that sounds wrong, but I can get that, alright? I can guarantee you, we're gonna speed this up now, but like, that sounds wrong because it is wrong grammatically, but how else would you musically would you try and fucking put that into words relative to the melody? Because the melody's do 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 do. It's an E. This is clearly not an E, so it's kind of fucking with me. But you get the point. It's so hard to sing in a different key while listening to a different key. Ah, man, this is a problem that no one else will have, because they are either good enough musicians to not have that issue, or they don't care about music, so they don't have that issue either way. Something that only mediocre musicians like myself have. But you get the idea. It's like, how else would you structure it? Apart from maybe, in our short years, we've come long ways. But having the S at the end doesn't really sing as well as way. You know, way is such a great word to sing, you know? At least I think it is. Okay, there it is. Finally got it. Okay, now we can get this one, and you know what? I wonder if I can get the other one if I'm fast enough. Maybe you can. Maybe they only put that there just to make it easier for you as a reward for making it over there with the mini mushroom, but you might be able to do it if you take the fucking hit and go. Yes, we can. Thank you. We actually can make it. Now, that is very good design, so it makes it easier for the player who has decided to intentionally handicap themselves by being Mini Mario, but it's still doable otherwise. And yep, that's is that it when it comes to the challenge of this level? I think this, wait, hold on, this is one of the mandatory stages, so it's really not that hard. We gotta go through, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh no, I missed the one up. It's not like I have 47 infinite lives because save states. God damn. You know, okay, you ever find it funny how, like, a game will be rated for an audience where they will have to censor the lyrics to a song, and then they'll feature a song that has words, like the word in the title. Okay, so Need for Speed Undercover. I like that game. Shut up. Anyway, it has this song called Goddamn, which is like this really shitty rap song, but like, it's called Goddamn, but that was back when Need for Speed was still trying to be a little bit, you know, nowadays they have like a lot of language in the Need for Speed games. That's fine because the audience has grown up with them. The Need for Speed has never necessarily tried to appeal to like kids, apart from maybe like Nitro or something. It appeals to like, you know, teens or young adults, you know, whatever, and people who grew up with the original, of course, so much older people as well. And like, why would you? But at that time, they had to censor stuff, right? So why the fuck would you pick a song called Goddamn? And you know what's even weirder? So, you know the ATV Off-Road Fury games, the really good ones? Yeah, well, okay, so basically, they were pretty strict when it came to the censorship on the third game. ATV Upper Fury Free. Like, a lot of words that you really wouldn't expect to be censored were censored. I'm not even kidding. So, like, in Foreignly, you know, Big Wreck, but it's actually Foreignly, his side project. The song Easy Comes, they have this one lyric that's like, I carve your name across my chest. And they got rid of the word carve. Like, what? Or, like, in, Coheed and something, this one fucking, it's this prog rock band, where it's like, you'd have to kill me, or whatever, and they change it to, like, they take one of a different word from a different verse with the same sung note, so it just becomes like, me, something, and it's like, you know what I mean, it's just like they take another word that was, I think it was Mo from Moment, because he sings the same note at that point, so they just use that, because he obviously couldn't get him to re-record that, so it's just like, really? They have to censor that? And yet, that's the weird thing. They even censored the word shoot. Like, I shoot and you run. They censored that too. And yet, they kept Lost Prophets, yeah. But they kept their song, We Still Kill the Old Way, exactly as it is. Just completely unchanged. You know? We still kill the old way. They didn't have to fucking censor it or anything. So it's like, what? That makes no sense. So you get rid of the word kill in this one instance, and then you keep kill for the whole song. It's like, what? Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, just load the damn state and try again, because we're doing this shit. And yet they even have a band called Kill Radio, which actually had, like, ads, billboards and shit, like, in the game itself, which is so weird, like, see, like, ads for a band specifically. And speaking of that, it's even weirder. During their 2004 Rock'em Ring show, Ian, you know, piece of shit Ian, he literally wore a Kill Radio shirt during that show. So it's like, how much fucking cross-promotion can you get? It's like, it's so weird. And funnily enough, Kill Radio are actually kind of still around. I don't know if the band is around, but the guy, I think Brandon, the guy from the band, he still makes stuff and posts it. So, you know, technically speaking, like, they are kind of still around. And they're really great, too. I mean, they used to be, like, punk. I don't really know what they're doing exactly now. I haven't listened to their stuff in a while. It's just I know that they're still doing stuff. But yeah, they were a really great punk rock band, right? And it's really cool how, like, they actually had one of their songs, Scavenger. Oh, for fuck's sake, no, I don't need that. I would need it if I didn't have the thing, what do you call it? The cannon unlocked, but I don't need it. So let's just whip out that dual screen and just go like this. There you go. But it's really cool how they actually had one of their songs re-recorded for Need for Speed. Like, he said they genuinely flew them out to a studio just to... Oh, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do here? How the hell do I access that? What? Oh, wait, do I have to maybe kill the big dry bones and then, like, is that what happens? Kill the big dry bones and then something... No. Well, what the fuck is up with this? Okay, well, there's probably some very clever solution that is actually totally obvious and I'm too stupid to realize because video games are hard. Oh, hey, it's the guy from Mario Sunshine, but this time I don't have Flood to DeviantArt you to death. Yeah, I wonder why kids who played that game grew up to have interesting tastes. Probably because you planted the seed, Nintendo. No, now you just fucking stomp on them normally, I guess. Yeah, and I didn't have the chance to ground pound him, so we're gonna have to actually do a little more. We're gonna have to hit him a couple more times than we normally would. But it seems that his pattern is the exact same. And he's dead. You know he's dead because the music stopped. That's so nice, but we're going to World 6, except that we also have World 7 available. The game's gonna tease me with like that little hole there. It's like, oh no, you can go to World 7. Well, nope. I don't need to go to World 7 because I already have it unlocked thanks to that cannon in the previous stage. And this is, yeah, there. Oh, okay, so Peach actually does get dragged off anyway. That's nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Part 5 of New Super Mario Bros. DS. I'll go and get the collectibles off camera. And I'll see you guys next time with Part 6 of New Super Mario Bros. DS. See you guys next time.